Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for spending the day with me. Come along with me as I show you a day in my life as a low-income bariatric mama who's living with lymphedema in my legs. Got to get ready for work, and let me tell you something. This morning was not my morning. Just everything seemed to go wrong this morning. Any other mamas out there who have trouble with their kids in the morning not wanting to get ready for school? Yeah, mine doesn't want to get ready for school often, and it can be a real challenge to keep him on task and not going back to his videos or his toys when he has to get ready for school. But just anything and everything today went wrong, and like I say on this channel, the good, the bad, the ugly of everyday life. My legs really hurt, and things just seem to not go my way. But this morning I want to talk to you a little bit about the hair loss you'll see in just a minute. And it wasn't until I started filming that I actually noticed just how much hair I lost after the bariatric surgery. So as you know, if you don't know already, I had my gastric bypass November of 2025, and I have lost almost 100 pounds so far. But here you can see just how much my hair has thinned and where you can see straight down to my scalp in many places. But it does come back. You don't have to worry. As you can see me looking at the top here, it's already growing back. It's just going to take some time to be able to grow in all the way. And I show here, I didn't get much hair out. I'm almost 6 months and I've already stopped losing my hair. The average time is anywhere between 3 months to 6 months is roughly the time frame where you lose your hair. So breakfast was hard to make. I ended up going with a protein bar for breakfast. When I went to pack my lunch, it was just rough. I tried to make my own ranch packet with some blended up cottage cheese, but unfortunately it did not work out. So this was the bar that I went. I like the pure protein bars. They're really good. They're only 2 sugars, which that part I really don't like. But for the trade-off of how much you get in each box versus the price, it's well worth it if you're on a budget after the bariatric surgery, trying to get your protein in without spending a whole lot of money. And that's what I had for breakfast. I forgot filming it. This is what was left over of the 4 pieces of cheese. Then my home canned chili for lunch, which I did not finish, by the way. I didn't really snack throughout the day today. So here I am. I was trying to figure out what I was going to make. I had this chicken thawing, but unfortunately, by the time I got home, because it was in my deep freezer, it was not all the way thawed when I got home. So I found some that were mostly thawed. I could pull them apart. I did switch one out because 2 of them were more frozen than the other, and I wanted to be able to have them cook together and come out done at the same time. Being on a strict budget, I have found that these chicken leg quarters from Walmart, I think it's Purdue that makes them, even though they are dark meat, which is what I prefer, they really are the best bang for your buck as far as being able to get your meat protein in every day or being able to eat a meat every day at meal times. I will buy several of these leg portions every time I go to the grocery store and freeze what I don't use. Oh, here comes my delicious chicken. Turn your sound up. So crispy. It was delicious. I usually use the same seasonings each time, although I am looking for a new way of cooking. One thing I've started doing is adding the taco seasoning you get from Walmart. It's about 40 something cents each, and I get several meals out of one if I just sprinkle the taco seasoning right on top of the chicken thighs. I don't eat very much, a little over 2 ounces of the meat. Around 2 to 3 ounces is roughly what I can eat. Now, I need to say I am not a doctor. I am not a medical professional. I am not a dietitian. I can only share with you what I have found and learned on my journey having had the gastric bypass. I'm a little over 6 months post-op, and that's where my suggestions or what I say come in. This is where I realized I forgot to make a side Forgot to make a veggie, so real quick, just throwing in some of that classic creamed corn to be able to add something in with our meal. I knew I wouldn't eat very much of it, so I got a little dish that people usually use for spices, and I measured out 1 ounce, but I certainly didn't eat all of it, as you'll see later. I prefer to use chopsticks when I eat my food or little baby utensils because it does keep my bites smaller. Small bites are essential after the bypass, and that's what was left over. Don't look at the dishes. Those are a tomorrow me problem. My legs were hurting so bad, and you'll see here soon. I discovered green tea, decaffeinated. And I want to show you, this is me after having sat down for a few minutes, trying just to walk into the bathroom. You can see a little bit how swollen my legs are and how stiff and awkward it is for me to walk. Unfortunately, it's just part of my reality. I have this. I've had it since I was a kid. I don't know anything much more about it other than what the doctors have told me, and many doctors just dismiss it. So it's not something that I allow to keep me down. I still do every day. I still show up, the good, the bad, the ugly. I never give up because I have a son who's looking up to me and who is relying on me. I want to take a moment before I wrap up and just say I want to give all of the glory to God, as I like to do every day. It is because of God and Jesus dying on the cross so that I can have a relationship with God that allows me to be where I am. I think it's important to list at least several blessings that you can see at the end of the day before you lay down to go to sleep, because it can be so easy to fall back into always thinking we're struggling, always thinking that life is so hard, and only focus on the negatives, when in reality we are thriving in God, and all the glory to Him always. If you would like to support the channel, my Buy Me a Coffee link is down in the description. Every little bit helps to go towards supporting the channel. And of course, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Have a blessed day, everyone.